What is truth? What makes truth true? These are the questions in accordance about the fact or reality that is known as truth. Truth is commonly thought to be the polar opposite of falsehood. What makes truth true is an individual's belief in such system. It makes sense within. Enough for other beliefs, and a belief system is true if it is sufficiently internally coherent. What do we mean when we say truth is important in our everyday lives? Truth is important to both individuals and society as a whole. Being truthful allows us to grow and mature as individuals by learning from our mistakes. For society, truthfulness strengthens social bonds, while hypocrisy through lying weakens them.
How truth is important in journalism. Journalists or reporters should always report accurate and truthful news based on solid and complete evidence and inform the audience if they have any doubts about the fact. How truth is a part of principles of TV broadcasting. Truth is a part of principles of TV broadcasting for a reason, as journalism's first education is to tell the truth. The field of TV broadcasting houses truth as the medium present as managed by the humans behind it. A broadcaster should be committed to the truth and should not alter any information, detail, or event. Together with this is the responsibility of correcting an error immediately. There is no news if there is no truth, and the other principles will be pointless.
Journalists should be as open as possible while evaluating their news that will be delivered to the public, especially when broadcasting live. This gives the credibility and what makes you a good journalist. Truth is one of the main roots of all journalist mediums. Without it, there is no use for journalists at all.
Alabel National High School, started to open as Alabel Barangay High School, dates back to 1966, located in the town of Alabel. ANHS caters majority of learners from municipality of Alabel. ANHS is one of the largest in Sarangani province in terms of student population. It also shares common vision and is committed to provide all learners equitable access to quality education, which will develop their aptitude and competence for a more challenging way ahead. Alay ng Sarangani is the standing school paper of ANHS that has been the manifestation of truth and quality news ever since. Throughout the years, the school paper paved the way as they conquered the vision to National Schools Press Conference. Not to mention, they don't just include news within the school but also as a part of the community.
Alay ng Sarangani, the standing school paper of Alabel National High School has been the embodiment of truth and has been one of the best in Region 12 these past few years. Known since 2016 for its factual news content, Alay ng Sarangani has become the bridge and voice of ANHS to spread accuracy all over the region. Alabel National High School's advocacy is to disseminate truth to everyone through different mediums. One of the news that showed how ANHS value reality and truth were unbiased news such as Ma'am, Sorry I'm Late, an article written by Lady May Traya and Janica Lopez that caught people's attention and interest last NSPC 2019. This article is an eye-opener to everyone that not all students are privileged enough. Some will face difficulties while maintaining their value as a student and wake up early just to help their parents and work to provide for their needs.
A success wouldn't be complete without its successor. The creative and skillful minds of the writers and the writers themselves became the key of ANHS and Alay ng Sarangani to reach the top. Behind every great student journalists are the teachers and coaches who poured never-ending support. Alabel National High School, the home of accurate journalists and the home of truth. Alay ng Sarangani and the candor it holds is what makes it the embodiment and the eyes of truth.
The principle of truth established the value of journalism by providing citizens with the truth, honest, and genuine information that they need to make the best possible decision about their lives, their communities, their societies, and their government. Truth matters both to us as individual and to society as a whole. Actually, being truthful is a sign of respect. It represents a commitment to individual goals and confidence in their ability to learn and grow.
Sa pamamahayag, lalo na sa ating paaralan, ay mahalaga ang pagbibigay ng katotohanan. Ito ay nagpapatunay na ang isang mamamahayag na mag-aaral ay nagbibigay lamang ng totoo, tunay, walang kinikilingang mga paraan ng pagbabalita.
Since journalism is based on facts, it can help the value of journalism to innovate and continue to improve to help both the readers or audiences and the journalists themselves.
National High School started to open as Barangay High School with only 89 students way back in 1966. So it is independent from any government subsidy. It was only managed by our PTA, where the teachers' salaries and other operating expenses of the school is or were taken from the parents' contribution, yung monthly contribution ng parents. So about 20 years later, it was May 26, 1988, when President Corazon C. Aquino signed a law, Republic Act 6655, which is fully subsidizing all barangay high school by national government. And Alabel Barangay High School was the name Alabel National High School. So it was in May 26, 1980.
The concern that must be the salient, no? The substance of the school paper. It should be the recent activities, projects, programs. The recent activities, issues and concerns of the school, as well as the community also. So we not limit only inside the school, but we are also including the activities in our locality, so that everybody should be aware and updated.
The first ANHS school paper was published school year 1983 to 1984, a newsletter-style typewritten in a long bond paper, of course using the typewriter. But the following year, it was already printed in a printing press, having 8 pages. Page 1 and 2 for news, page 3 and 4 for editorial, page 5 and 6 for feature news, and page 7 and 8 for sports news.
That incident gave me the courage to volunteer myself to Sir Adalberto D. Regidor, our principal at that time. I told him, "Sir, I know how to publish a school paper. Give me the permission to do it since all schools are required to have it." Sir gave me the permission, gave me English subjects as one of my load in order to be qualified as school paper advisor in English. My being a science teacher did not hinder me to be such. My love for journalism and writing, and if I have still opportunity to write a book someday, as one of my dreams leads to the founding of Alay, the official school paper of Alabel National High School. This is the history of Alay, where in every individual contest and school press conferences, we always want to be qualified in the national level, where Sir Brad Regidor was one of them, where we were able to go to Baguio City, the venue of the said contest, where he won first place in the regional contest and editorial cartooning. You know, most of the articles in the feature page of Alay when I was still the advisor, the author was me just to satisfy my longing to write something.
Truth.
Is believing.
The verity.
Is vulgar.
It's an opinion.
Is important. Is a virtue. Is essential.
Is a principle.
Trustworthy and factual information that have been placed in an insightful context in order to make good decisions journalism pursues. The pursuit of the truth by which we may operate on a daily basis rather than the truth in the absolute, philosophical, or scientific sense is what they refer to as a practical and factual type of truth in journalism. This journalistic truth is a procedure that starts with the expert's discipline of compiling and confirming information.